From the West Side Tennis Club in Forest Hills, New York, CBS Sports presents the U.S. Open Tennis Championships. Sponsored by the 1975 Buicks, automobiles dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone. Palmolive Rapid Shave. Rapid Shave wants you to look good out there. And by Light Beer. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the West Side Tennis Club in Forest Hills and the next to the last day of the 1975 United States Open Tennis Championships. We'll be on the air live for the next 3 hours, and we have a daunting lineup of matches for you. Going on at the moment, a men's semifinal between Jimmy Connors and Bjorn Borg. That will be followed by the women's singles championship, the finals between Chris Evert and Ivan Goolagong. And time permitting, we will then bring you part of the other semifinal match in the men's, that between Guillermo Vilas and Manuel Arentes. So without further ado, let's go to Stadium Court and our broadcasters, Tony Trabert, Billy Talbert, and Pat Summerall.
Thank you, Jack. And a brilliant match going on here in the stadium right now. That, of course, is Bill Talbert, nearest to you, tournament director here at Forest Hills, a finalist here. Tony Trabert won this championship a couple of times, and let's get right to the action on the court, gentlemen.
Okay, let's pick it up, Pat. It's 5-all in the second set. Connors serving. He's down love 30. Connors won the first set 7-5. He broke in the second game of the match. Borg broke right back. Connors broke again at 6-5 to win the set 7-5. That makes it 15-30. 5-all in the second set. The first set took 1 hour to play. This set has taken about 52 or 3 minutes so far. That's actual tennis.
Connors on the left, Borg on the right. Connors will be serving. Connors close to you.
That's the third unforced error that Jimmy has made in this game.
And it's double break point. Double break point for Borg. Still break point for Borg. Connors has made some errors on the short balls trying to approach. He hits under the ball, and sometimes it floats on him, sometimes he's caught the tape.
Don't you think, Tony, that he's trying to make the really good coming in shot and put a little bit more on it because Borg is so sound off the ground and can pass him?
I'm sure that's right.
Got even.
I think he was a little lucky. Borg had a good shot at that passing shot.
Borg has only come to the net 4 times so far in almost 2 sets. Connors has come into the net whenever possible.
If you gave points for aggressiveness, Connors would be further ahead than he is. Wide and deep from Borg.
Capacity House here at the West Side Tennis Club, a great tribute to the job that our tournament director and good friend Bill Talbert has done. 15,627. I have a hunch he sneaked
Plus
a few extras in. Right.
He wouldn't do that.
There it is. Jimmy Connors holds serve after a real struggle, saving 2 break points. Jimmy Connors leads 6-5 in the second set. He won the first set 7-5, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Second set.
You know, my son is president of this company.
Really?
Yeah, smart kid. I taught him how to save. He just got that Xerox 4500 copier. It copies on both sides of the same sheet, takes out the originals, and sorts the copies. It saves paper, time, and money. You know, my son is president of this company.
You are exploring a most compact source of power, the Buick V6. In published EPA mileage tests, it enabled Buick Century to achieve the best highway mileage of any U.S. midsize car, 24 miles per gallon, 16 in the city. And now, outstanding performances in the Union 76 economy test. All these laurels, and so young. Nice going, Shorty. Buick, to the free spirit.
Semifinals in the 1975 U.S. Open Tennis Championships at Forest Hills. Jimmy Connors and Bjorn Borg in a grueling semifinal match. Connors won the first set 7-5. That took an hour. He leads 5-6 now with Borg serving in the second set. In front of a packed house.
That's the kind of shot Connors has missed quite a bit in this match. The short ball trying to come in, and really to get it deep, you can't skim that net anyway.
I would think that he would allow much more margin for error.
That ball hit the tape and didn't come up.
15-all.
I'm not so sure Bjorn watched that one too well either.
$15-all second set. Games are 5-6.
Borg was about 8 yards behind the baseline trying to make that passing shot. I think, Tony, that Jimmy is trying to make the shot so good when he comes to net so that Borg has trouble making the passing shot. That's the reason he's making so many errors on what seems to be not difficult shots to come in on.
Well, I think so, Bill, but he also makes more errors when he goes under the ball than when he goes over it. Now set point for Jimmy Connors. If he wins this point, he goes up 2 sets to love. And it's out.
Second set. Connors 7 games to 5.
How do you think Jimmy feels after that one?
I'm sure he's much relieved.
That's a good feeling.
2 very hard-fought sets.
7-5 and 7-5 Connors. Of course, when you think back, Borg had a much tougher time getting to the semifinals than Connors did. He had a grueling match with Eddie Dibbs that took over 3 hours. I wonder if that had an effect, Tony.
I don't think so. You know, Bjorn is young and strong. He's very fit. That set, incidentally, took exactly 1 hour. So each set at 7-5 has taken an hour apiece.
And throughout, Connors has been the man who's attacked. He won them both 7-5. And now he's serving in the far court.
2 missed hits in a row by Borg.
His concentration has been known to disappear during a match. We've seen it happen here at Forest Hills in the past. It happened last year and happened the year before.
Started off a very overcast day in New York and in the metropolitan area. Rain this morning, but it's gotten better as the day progressed, and I'm sure it's gotten a lot better after that last lob was out for Jimmy Connors.
It's also gotten better for the tournament director,
Yes.
Pat.
I thought I noticed you smiling more.
Just out.
30 all.
Jimmy Connors, the #1 seed. Bjorn Borg seeded #5. Connors is 23. Borg 19. We've got youngsters playing for this title.
Sure do. Later on this afternoon, you'll see Manuel Laurentiis against Guillermo Vilas. 2 more youngsters. If we have time, of course. They'll play this afternoon. 3 out of the 4 finalists left-handers. The only one who's not is Borg.
40-30. Yeah.
Borg shot just wide of the sideline. Connors has the ad. This is the first game of the 3rd set.
That's just 12 points they just played. Wowee.
Great point. First game of the 3rd set as Connors won the first 2 7-5, 7-5.
Rapid Shave takes you inside tennis with Poncho Gonzalez. 1948 Forest Hills Singles Finals.
It was very late and getting dark. The umpire said we only had time for 3 more games. I won them all. I was unseeded and won my first championship.
That's a little bit of yesterday. Rapid Shave also has a little bit of yesterday in it. The same kind of soap you used to whip up with a brush. Gives me a great shave.
Rapid Shave wants you to look good out there.
You've got a mile of boxcars chasing you home. It's getting close to the end of the line. You can almost taste what's coming because the next stop is called Miller Time. Time to head for the best tasting beer you can find. America's quality beer, Miller High Life.
If you've got the time, we got the beer, Miller Beer.
Final weekend of tennis at the West Side Tennis Club, Forest Hills. A semifinal match between Jimmy Connors and Bjorn Borg. Connors 7-5, 7-5 in the first 2 sets, and he won his serve in the first game of the 3rd set. Borg at the top of your picture. Connors is back to you now. Women's singles finals coming up next after the conclusion of this. Chris Evert against Ivan Goolagong. Couldn't ask for much more.
Wow. Great overhead by Borg from about 6 feet behind the baseline. Connors had no play, didn't even go for it. It's hit so far away.
Borg gets a lot of wrist into that shot, Tony, when he hits the ball that hard.
Well, there's no way you'll serve well or smash well if you don't have a complete wrist snap. In each of the first two sets, Connors broke first and Borg broke right back. That was early in each set. Then Connors managed to break to win at 7-5. Fine volleying by Borg. Take a look at that one again. Connors hits the one-hander cross court. Borg blocks it short. Now it would be a two-hander. Jimmy lets go and goes up the line. Borg was there. Punched it in the open court. Back live. 30-all.
Borg started in after his serve on that. It's unusual.
That time he went cross court.
And it's break point for Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy set that up with a very fine topspin lob.
Over the sideline. So Jimmy Connors breaks Borg's serve and now leads 2-0 in the third set. Connors has won the first two sets.
Jimmy to serve now. Two, surprisingly enough, have only played twice before. Borg won once, Connors won once.
And Borg won on a faster surface in Sweden 2 years ago, and last year Connors defeated Borg in the finals of the clay courts in Indianapolis, each time in 3 straight sets. Just out.
15-love.
Pancho Segura watching his protege, Jimmy Connors, from just beneath our vantage point here. Off to Connors' right.
Very fine serve by Jimmy. Deep in the court, a lot of speed.
Connors hasn't gone for a lot of hard first serves. He hits it, mixes it up some, but he's been kicking more and getting a high percentage of the first serves in.
At this level of tennis, world class, Pancho Gonzalez used to say that you should get 85% of your first serves in.
That's why I had to spin so many of them.
2 matches ago, in the round of 16, Connors got 90% of his first serves in. So that's world class, I guess, Bill.
That saves a lot of wear and tear, Pat.
Way out over the baseline by Borg.
14-15.
So Jimmy Connors is 1 point away from taking a 3-love lead in the third set. And there it is, with a fine volley by Jimmy Connors.
Good coming in shot.
Absolutely. He now leads 3-0. He's won the first set 7-5, the second set 7-5, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
This year, most U.S. professional tournaments have switched to a new tennis ball, the new Spalding Championship ball. Now it's built tougher from the inside out. Now it plays better, bounces truer, lasts longer. The new Spalding Championship ball. Finally, somebody's making tennis sense.
It's a real Japanese restaurant. Take off your shoes.
Uh-oh. Foot odor.
Let's go eat Italian.
Now a patented discovery, Johnson's Odor Eaters. Soft foam insoles blended with odor-destroying charcoal. Odor Eaters work all day to absorb perspiration, destroy odor of feet, socks, and shoes.
Hey, these Odor Eaters are really Odor Eaters.
It's the charcoal.
Guaranteed to work or money back from Johnson's Odor Eaters, Co. Incorporated.
The day gets brighter at Forest Hills, particularly for Jimmy Connors. Borg serving at love 3, third set. Connors won the first two.
There again, that fine approach shot, deep in the court, a lot of speed, made it very difficult for Borg to handle.
I've always felt a lot of Borg's topspin shots fall too short in the court, and if you take it early and can hit it that deep, you got to be in good shape.
Well, he's lucky on these courts, Tony, because the ball hitting short with all that topspin goes deep. It's also a very difficult ball to take on the rise.
But Jimmy's doing it quite well. Beautiful drop volley by Borg. Take a look at that again. He covered that net like a blanket. A little dink by Connors. Backhand drop volley. I think really surprised Jimmy he couldn't get to it. Back live, Borg serving at 40-15.
Can you, in the corner there, can you try to keep down? Thanks very much. Left first service.
Jimmy gets a little extra into some of those shots, Tony, and seems to put Borg on the defensive, and he just can't handle them as well as the usual.
Outstanding tennis by Connors. He takes the ball high, slides it down the line, stretches way out for the volley. Volley's up the line for a winner. It's now deuce. Borg is the reigning French and Italian champion. Those are clay court tournaments.
Ball just out.
And now it's
Borg.
break point for Connors. This is really a big point because this could put Connors up 2 service breaks.
Out.
Just out.
Not a forced error either. The serve wasn't that tough.
Or was that?
Advantage, Borg.
You know, if you're coaching people, you'd much rather see them hit the approach shots or their ball over the baseline and into the net, trying to get depth.
Left first service.
Borg serving love 3, third set.
Game Borg.
First time Borg has been able to win in this third set. He holds service to make it 3-1 Connors.
3-1. Connors leading third set.
Jimmy won the first set 7-5, same in the second.
When Jimmy comes in behind one of those deep shots, it's very difficult for Borg to pass him with the speed that Jimmy has on the approach shot. And he gets in so close. Borg is about 3 or 4 yards behind the baseline, and Jimmy's so quick that he usually gets to the volley.
I think that ball hit the service line and just skidded their tape lines, and if the ball hits the line, it just really takes a very different bounce than if it's on the playing surface.
I tried to use something other than the tapes, Tony, but we couldn't come up with anything that was satisfactory.
That's out.
30-15.
One thing's for sure, if you looked at Borg's face, you couldn't tell whether he's winning or losing. You don't know what the score is, how long he's been out there. He is absolutely poker-faced, almost a scowl. He concentrates and really works hard.
Caught the tape.
14-15.
Chrissy Everett, obviously a little bit nervous watching Jimmy, and also, I'm sure, concentrating and thinking about her final match to come following this match. We'll be bringing it to you live here on CBS. She, of course, plays Yvonne Goolagong.
That affair or romance or whatever it is between Chrissy and Jimmy seems to have been reborn here at Forest Hills. They watch each other play. They spend a lot of time together.
It's a very romantic place.
Service ace, the first of the day for Jimmy Connors, who holds serve. And Connors now leads 4-1 in the third set. As you can see, he won the first 2 sets 7-5, 7-5. A lovely aerial view of the West Side Tennis Club, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
You know, I'm enjoying my retirement more than ever. You want to know why? Well, my savings and loan is offering a brand new service. I went in and signed a simple application. It means that from now on, my monthly Social Security checks will be mailed directly to my savings account. This new service is quick, safe, and a lot easier for me. And I sure like that high interest rate. Why not stop in at your savings and loan and sign up?
Grandpa, I got one! The new Kotex Light Days Oval pads are so revolutionary. They're putting one in magazines. Not a coupon, not an ad, but an actual sample of the new Kotex Light Days Oval pads in a sealed envelope in many women's magazines. Right now, you can pick up a box in your favorite store. When you see it, you'll know why it's been called the most revolutionary product of its kind. New, beltless, Kotex Light Days Oval pads. At stores right now. You've got to see it to believe it.
Football returns on CBS in a big way next Sunday afternoon. We'll present a National Football League preseason doubleheader. The New York Jets meet the New England Patriots in the first game. St. Louis takes on the Denver Broncos in the second. Our coverage begins with the NFL Today, live from New York and complete with highlights, film features, and sports news updates next Sunday in the afternoon on CBS.
And we're back live. Borg has missed his first serve.
Great lob.
Yeah, excellent lob by Borg. Tough shot because I think Connors' approach hit the line and skidded, but Borg got it high and deep.
Connors leads 4-1 third set. Connors won the first 2 by identical 7-5 scores.
Broke his racket.
35.
Earlier in the match, Borg broke a string, and now Connors has broken a string. He has a bunch of them out there.
You know what weight racket he uses, Tony?
It's not too heavy, but he puts some lead on the end of the racket to make it a little more head heavy. And of course, he really puts everything into it.
Because of the courts?
No, I think he does it. He does it all the time. He just likes a little extra weight in the head.
What about the tension of the strings?
I think he strings it pretty tight, but Borg's is even tighter.
Jimmy said the other day when he was up here with us that he keeps it strung at 60.
That's tight.
Another interesting thing I think too about the tape on the end of the racket, and I think if you think about it, it's logical that he keeps the same side of the racket up all the time. One side heavier, one side of the racket heavier than the other.
It's now 40-15 for Borg. Of course, time is running out unless he can catch up. Volley, drop volley for a winner by Jimmy Connors. We'll look at that one again.
40-30.
Jimmy gave it a little help getting it over.
Fine touch. I'm not sure he'd have tried that if the score had been a little different. Still game point for Borg at 40-30.
Game Borg.
So Bjorn Borg holds serve. Closes the gap as Connors now leads 4 games to 2 in the third set.
Game is a 4-2. Connors leading.
Good news, of course, Tony. I'm sure to you that this man, Jimmy Connors, will be representing the United States in Davis Cup competition this year.
Well, it certainly is, Pat. It's good news for our country, for our team, and it'll be a team effort. It'll be more than just Jimmy Connors on the team, but we're looking forward to it, and all the players want to play Davis Cup, and they're looking forward to it, and they're looking forward to being teammates with Jimmy.
And coached by you, I'm sure.
Ili Nastasi behind Connors coach Pancho Segura, and that's George Plimpton on the left of your screen.
Nastasi and Connors are in the doubles finals as partners. Not deep enough.
Okay, Borg makes the volley. Connors gets over to lob, but doesn't lob the ball very deep. He guesses to his left. Borg knew he was going that way and hit it the other way. It's 15-all. We're back live. Connors serving. That, of course, is Borg waiting to return the serve. Tried the drop volley and missed. The forehand had a lot of topspin, got down low.
Tough shot to make, Tony.
It's not what we call high percentage, but with a guy like Borg who plays very deep in the court, a short volley and sometimes even the drop volley can be very, very successful. 15-30. Another volleying error by Jimmy Connors. And now it's double break point for Bjorn Borg.
Break here, put him right back in it.
Oh, he needs it badly.
He lost the first 2 sets, and they were tough sets. Both of them took an hour plus.
15-40.
Another one.
And with 3 volleying errors in a row, Bjorn Borg has broken Jimmy Connors' serve. Connors still leads 4-3 in the second set. He has won the 2 first sets 7-5, 7-5. We'll be back in just a moment.
You won't believe what my in-laws did on the day that we got married. We said our vows and said goodbye, then off we went together. Went to see our new home, to see what we would need. Well, you won't believe what was tied up with the ribbon, with the card from the folks to read. King Cole apostrophe on, a beautiful way to end the day. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
One way I can help you hold on to your car is give you a battery you can hold on to. Sunoco True Blue. It's so good, Sunoco will back it up for as long as you own your car. If True Blue ever fails to hold a charge in your present car, Sunoco will replace it free with proof of purchase. Just make sure it hasn't been damaged by accident or abuse. So as long as you sit behind that wheel, I'll stand behind my battery.
True Blue, full lifetime warranty.
At the stadium at Forest Hills, no empty seats for the men's semifinal match between Bjorn Borg and Jimmy Connors. And more to come as you look from the Goodyear Blimp America all the way up from Houston, Texas. Marvelous sight. Borg in the near court, Connors dressed in white. Up at the top of the picture, that's out. The situation is this. Connors won the first 2 sets, 7-5, 7-5. Borg just broke in the third set, and he is serving at 3-4. 15-love the score.
Jimmy's hit a bad spell here. He's made a lot of bad errors. The 3 bowling errors in the last game were really inexcusable, and now 2 approach shots right into the net.
Actually, the way Jimmy attacks the ball, he figures to make some errors, not trying to defend him necessarily, but he goes after it all the time.
30-15.
But again, Tony, in coming to net, you know, with Borg back as far as he should hit it over the baseline rather than into the net.
I agree, unless you're trying a real short volley. He did the one time. It's 30-15. Tremendous point.
2 of the shots were on the line. You would not have seen a rally like this last year on grass.
That's right. Hard-true is a slower bounce and a higher bounce. Borg finally missed the 2-hander cross court. He's serving his 30-all. 3-4 in the third set.
Borg didn't believe it.
Nor did the crowd.
Now it hit the line, but it might have hit up the sideline. Oh, Jimmy's saying it hit right on the sideline. So
Connors
play
says
a let.
it was good.
Good sportsmanship by Jimmy Connors. And they'll play a let.
That's unusual in this type of tennis.
First in Australia against John Newcomb. Connors threw a point on purpose and ended up losing the match. Now break point for Jimmy Connors. I think Borg made a mistake. They're trying to hit that defensive lob in the air.
Should have bounced it.
Always on the high defensive lobs. There's a little bit of wind here, not a great deal.
Serve's called good that time.
And a spin serve for an ace by Borg gets him back even at deuce. That's out over the baseline. And now Borg has the advantage.
As I recall, one of the statistics we used to keep track of was how many aces and how many double faults. That's something we don't bother with anymore.
Actually, Borg has hit 3 aces in this match, and Connors has hit 1.
Have there been any double faults?
I don't think so.
I don't.
Right, Connors had 1 double fault. At any rate, Bjorn Borg has held serve. There's Borg hitting a very difficult shot. And Borg smashes to put it away, and he is now level at 4 games apiece in the 3rd set.
Connors won the first 3 games of this set. It appeared that Borg was on the ropes, but he's come back. Good serve by Connors, right on the middle line.
15 love.
Borg was also down 2 break points when he was serving at love 3. That would have put him down love 4 and just about finished him, but he fought back. He's leveled at 4 all.
Another great serve by Jimmy.
30 love.
I would think Jimmy would like to win this game with not serving too hard or have to work too hard to win it, so that he could be ready to try to break for the match in the next game.
Playing at 30-15 now. Borg doesn't let you do too many things too easily. He makes you work for it all.
That's for sure. Actually, no, Billy, I don't think Jimmy thinks that way. He's in good shape, and he's a charger, you know, and I don't think he's really worried about his stamina. They've been out there over 2.5 hours at this point.
He holds it.
Psychologically, I think if he can win the game as he did, then, you know, he goes into the next game in a little better frame of mind.
Connors leading.
Live from Forest Hills. Connors at 5-4 in the 3rd set.
In all the history of men's singles tennis, there have been only 3 Grand Slams. The Dunlop Maxply Fort racket was used in 2 of those 3 monumental victories. And Dunlop Championship tennis balls have been the official ball at major tournaments throughout the world, including the U.S. Open at Forest Hills. Play Dunlop tennis rackets and balls. Hold a part of history in your hands. And you may make a little history of your own.
Introducing the Flip.
1, 2, 3, 4, flip the flash and shoot. 4 more, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fast and fun and featherweight.
General Electric introduces Flip Flash. 8 flash pictures in 1 trim package. GE's Flip Flash is designed for the newest pocket cameras like Kodak Trim Light or Tele Instamatic. Flip Flash, 8 great pictures with just the flip of the wrist.
2, 3, 4,
Flip Flash.
and shoot. 4 more.
From General Electric.
CBS sports coverage of the 1975 U.S. Open concludes tomorrow afternoon with 3 hours of action beginning at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Highlight of the day, of course, will be the finals of the men's singles competition, with the winner of this match meeting the winner of the match between Guillermo Vilas and Manuel Orantes. That shot from the Goodyear blimp. Oh. America, high over the stadium at Forest Hills.
Connors' ball was wide.
Billie Jean King sitting up behind Connors watching this activity. She's in the doubles finals along with Rosie Casals, and in the mixed doubles finals playing with Fred Stolle.
And she did not enter the women's singles. She does not plan to play any major tournaments in singles anymore.
She's had a big time this week. Score is 15 love. Games are 4-5 third set, with Connors having won the first 2 sets. Top spin lob is going to be out. Tony Trabert and Bill Talbert commenting on this match, and certainly nobody around more qualified than they.
Beautiful volley.
Again, beautiful motion. Excuse me, Pat. You say beautiful volley, Bill Talbert, because a good approach shot, and Borg just ripped a two-hander down the line, and Connor's shot was solid cross court, that volley. We're back live. It's 30-15.
Borg let it go.
He couldn't reach it. He really had no choice. It's now 30-all. Connors had just missed a topspin lob. There's a little wind down court going with Connors. He played that one perfectly. 30-all. Attacking shot by Connors just over the baseline. 40-30. Borg needs this point to level at 5-all. And just a reminder, we'll be coming up next with the women's singles finals. Chrissy Everett and Yvonne Goolagong.
And Borg gets even. We're at 5-all in the third set. That's the way it was in the first two. 5-all. Connors prevailed. Pancho Segura looking on. Ili Nastasi just behind him.
Third set. Jordan, new balls.
Connors still has to play men's doubles later this afternoon with Nastasi.
That could be later tonight.
I guess it could be the way things are going. This has been a grueling match here. Connors and Nastasi play Tom Ocker and Marty Reeson in the men's finals.
New balls.
What win there is behind Connors' back. Picture perfect.
50 love.
Chrissy Everett watching Connors. And next here on CBS, Everett against Goolagong.
Borg's shot was wide.
30 love.
Connors won the first set 7-5, the second set 7-5. It's now 5-all in the third set. 30 love with Connors serving. Can't get much closer. Connors goes up to smooth part of the court. It's one thing about this type of court, as you run around and slide, you can build up a little bit of that top dressing so that you can get a bad bounce now and then. 30-15.
That ball really hopped. The kind of serve Connors has been using almost exclusively. That big kicker.
Jimmy stands very close to the center line, doesn't he, Tony?
He certainly does, particularly serving the deuce court. 40-15.
Here he comes.
So Jimmy Connors, right. Beautiful volley by Connors off a tough cross-court passing shot by Borg. So Connors held serve. He now leads 6 games to 5 in the third set.
Third set.
(1975) Opel. To those of you who have admired Opel's rugged disposition and frugal 4-cylinder engine, we make this brief but proud announcement. Fuel injection. Now in Opel Manta, 1900 sedan, and Sport Wagon. These special edition Opels are at your Buick Opel dealer now. But you'd better hurry, because you know what happens when you put fuel injection in great little cars like these. They go fast. Buick's Opel, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
This man has worked a long, hard day, and he's got a lot of money to show for it. Other people's money. He's a pickpocket. His take, $700. It's dangerous to carry cash. Carry American Express traveler's checks. If they're lost or stolen, you can get them back. Your vacation is protected. American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
Jimmy Connors, the #1 seed, won the first 2 sets by identical scores, 7-5, 7-5. Bjorn Borg, seeded number 5, serving now at 5-6 in the 3rd set.
He knew it. Borg fooled him. Connors was looking for the cross-court shot, and Bjorn threw that quick lob up the line. Perfect shot. 15 love. 5-6 in the 3rd set.
Good serve by Borg. Connors attacking again.
Not trying those fancy volleys, Tony. He's going for the big one.
15-all.
15-all the score. 3rd set. Connors leads with Borg serving 5-6. Connors won the first 2 sets. Borg coming in.
Right on the baseline.
Borg tried to go down the line.
15-13.
Connors' lob hit exactly on the baseline. There was no question in Borg's mind that it was good. It's now 15-30.
Now
like
it's
that.
double match point.
15-14.
Double match point for Jimmy Connors. 15-40. First serve was a fault. Volley goes out. Good pressure shot up the line by Borg.
I was about to say he didn't lay off of anything, did he?
And it's still match point at 30-40.
Connors went over to dry his hands. Still match point.
Jay, like I said before, look at Borg. You couldn't tell what the score was.
Connors got it, but it's out.
And Bjorn Borg saves 2 match points from 15-40s, level at deuce. An unhappy Pancho Segura does not like to see those opportunities get away from his protege, Jimmy Connors.
It's deuce. What a point.
Borg runs around to hit a forehand. Connors chops the ball to keep it low, and Borg whips a 2-hander cross court. Fantastic passing shot, and he now has the ad.
He was down double match point. Now it's advantage Borg, a good deep serve.
Same play, but this time Connors was there. And again, it's match point.
Deuce, Tony.
Back to deuce.
I'm sorry, back to deuce.
Connors forever joking with the gallery crowd. But he never seems to lose that concentration. Ball was out.
Now it is match point for the third time for Jimmy Connors. Boy, Borg's forehand cross-court just barely missed, sort of reminiscent of the shot Nastasi hit.
That's a good serve in, right in on Connors. Fine serve by Borg. Back to deuce.
Throughout this match, Borg has tried to hit more hard first serves than Connors has.
What a solid volley that was.
Match point. Match point number 4 coming up. Here goes Connors back to hit the overhead smash. It was short. Borg ripped it, but it was too high, and Jimmy Connors, with a solid volley, gets back to match point, and it's the 4th time he's been there.
Borg to the net.
And we're back to deuce. Great opportunity that time for Connors because Borg does not really want to go to the net. Oh my! Oh my! Let's take a look at that again.
Told you about that in the challenge round.
Oh! Ball dropping down so quickly, and Connors was right there, held his racket, and dropped it over the net. And for the 5th time, it's match point. 5-6 in the 3rd set.
Another good serve under pressure by Borg. Back to deuce. Segura.
Shades of the Las Vegas match with Rod Laver. Rod saved 5 match points.
He's going to have to do it again.
Really been a pattern in this game. Jimmy's taken the one-hander, gone cross-court with good depth, comes into a good volleying position and says, beat me.
Advantage Connor.
Can't do it. There it is for Jimmy Connors. 7-5, 7-5, 7-5, and a very strong, solid Bjorn Borg fought off 6 match points before surrendering to the #1 seed.
Crowd is on its feet. Listen to them. Jimmy Connors, a finalist at Forest Hills. He is the defending champion. He'll have a chance to repeat now as he gets past Bjorn Borg. Crowd still on their feet. Match took just under 3 hours to complete. All 3 sets, 7-5.
A quick rundown, Pat. Connors broke Borg from the 2nd game of the 1st set, and Borg broke right back, and then Connors broke to win 7-5. In the 2nd set, Connors broke to go ahead 4-2. Borg broke right back to get 4-3. And again, Connors broke to win 7-5. In the 3rd set, Jimmy Connors broke in the 2nd game to lead 2-love. Borg broke back to get to 4-3, and Connors just broke and again won 7-5. So 3 7-5 sets. A tremendous tennis match. Very gallant.
Solid victory for Jimmy Connors. And again, a reminder that coming up from Forest Hills next, the women's finals, Everett against Goolagong.
The Penn Center Court tennis balls tell you a lot about this man. They tell you that when he walks onto the court, tennis is all that matters. He's serious about tennis, and he takes the time to find out about tennis equipment, He knows that Penn Center Court balls and tennis accessories are made by General Tire, the people who make more tennis balls than anyone else in America. Penn Center Court, the serious tennis ball.
Now comes Miller time. You always thought you had the fastest quarter horse in 3 states, and he just proved it. Now's the time to head for the best tasting beer you can find. America's quality beer, Miller High Life.
If you've got the time, we've got the beer, Miller Beer.
Fantastic tennis here in that semifinals match, and more coming up. We're waiting now for the appearance on the court of the 2 finalists in the women's singles, and that, of course, of Chris Everett and Yvonne Goolagong. Chris Everett has gone through at Forest Hills here, not losing a set. She has lost only 16 games, which comes down to about 1.6 games a set. Indeed, Chrissy has not lost on clay since 1973 in the hometown of Billy Talbert and Tony Trabert, Cincinnati. She is, of course, the number 1 seed here and very, very favored to win. She is steady, almost machine-like in her approach to this game with the best ground strokes around, unflappable. Yvonne Goolagong, on the other hand, is a study in contrast. She's very graceful, her great speed disguised by the way she moves. She almost seems to glide in the air, but don't be deceived by all that feminine grace and athletic grace. She's very strong and holds the best record of the moment against Chrissy. She, too, has gone through here at Forest Hills without losing a set. She has lost 26 games in the 10 sets that she has played, and we have the number 1 seed going against the number 4 seed here for the Women's Championship of 1975. We'll be back with more action from the West Side Tennis Club in Forest Hills in just a moment.
Cher launches a new season with plenty of help. Bill Cosby, the Muppets, and the Smothers Brothers. Tomorrow night on CBS.